Having to reintegrate sort of the older perspectives and the newer perspectives has been such a challenge as technology leaps every 6 months to a year as well. So it's smarter than us, you know?
Yeah, the theme that jumps out to me is when I hear folks say that 45% of our jobs are leaving, whether it's because of automation or outsourcing, you know, that's debatable and political to some degree, but they're leaving. And then the next statement is, don't worry, these high-tech jobs will fill that vacuum. To me, that says I have to make sure to develop students' imagination in terms of technology, because we just said they're going to have to invent these jobs. That means we need to give them the tools to imagine these jobs as well.
Wow, dude, you're amazing. What's your background?
I started out as a chemist.
Wow.
Analytical chemist.
Wow.
Then I moved into physics, and now I'm moving into engineering.
How long have you been teaching here?
At this school?
Yes.
10 years.
Wow.
10 years. This is my 15th year in the district.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Man, we love the community. Yeah, I love seeing a Perris veteran.
This community pay for my family's food. I take it very serious.
Man, and hearing you talk about your class and your students is refreshing, and I'm glad you're here to talk about it. And I just hope everyone can hear you talk about technology and integrating it into the students' lives. It's what every parent wants, man.
Well, thank you for listening. I appreciate it.
Right on, man. Thank you.
Please, if you would like to drive a robot that is cloud-based over there, if you'd like me to talk about the assignment that my physics students just finished.
Come on, go ahead.
It's entertaining. It's simple, but involved. It's got some good skills. It's right here, actually. It's 2 different circuits, very simple circuits. This is an LED that blinks. This is a photoresistor that can sense how much light is hitting it. So this material contracts and expands as light hits it. They're on everything. If you look at your thermostats in your house, these have been around for a long time. So what we do is we record what's happening there. So our students needed to come up with a blink signal on the LED that is Morse code. And they need to come up with a 5-word message. They get the information out of the computer, and then they paste it into a spreadsheet, and that's where they generate. Hi guys. That's where they generate this data.
This guy's amazing.
So now this data is what's being used to interpret the Morse code. And this is based on our new science standards called Next Generation Science Standards that involve. It's a lot more than book learning and delivering instruction and then regurgitating. It's more of an exploration and inquiry. Wow. It's a collaborative kind of model, and it's one where you need to put big ideas together. So the standard actually, over about the 4 years that the district has been implementing the Next Generation Science Standards, these 2 standards actually were the hardest ones for me to implement. They talked about the advantages of using digital transmission to store information. They talked about the effect that a light model in terms of wave or particle model hitting surfaces and how they interact, what can that be used for? And other than solar panels, I was having a little bit of difficulty trying to well, how would I do that? How would I make that useful and bring all that together into one? And so I came up with this on Monday. So this was my last lab. This was the hardest one I've had to kind of get imaginative on.
Dude,
a lot of them
amazing.
Involve crashing things,
sure.
Which is pretty intuitive, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, and a lot of us have seen
Robo Wars.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about, or no?
Well, yeah, like
okay.
there's a standard. It doesn't ask just to explore an idea. It asks to use the information from an idea to invent something.
Wow.
But then you need to go one step further. You need to show that you've refined your invention. So you need data to show that you've made your product better. And so that's kind of how these new standards are leaning, you know?
Wow.
Not just do you understand the concept, what can you build with the concept? How can you show me that you made that product better based on trial and error?
Multi-dimensional learning. Take this knowledge and do something with it. And I'm just, it's like I'm hearing the gentleman from Cosmos, I forget his name.
Carl Sagan.
Yeah, it's like
favorite.
Carl Sagan, or who's the new Carl Sagan?
On a journey of the
DeGrasse, yeah.
Well,
Neil deGrasse Tyson
or something. I'm
something.
nowhere near any of that, but thank you.
Well, we need a resident. Yeah, we need a resident deGrasse Tyson, and you're the guy.
Well,
thank you.
Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate you coming by.